It's been reported this week that Prince Harry has been left out of the royal family contingency planning. And despite the overtures of the last couple of weeks, this can hardly be a surprise to you, can it?
Oh, seriously? This guy can be in the contingency plan? This is the person that they have contingency plans against. You know, he's not going to be part of Team Windsor going forward at all. There's been some murmurings about the fact that sort of Harry has possibly suggested that he'd step in and help. There's been some suggestion from palace sources or people adjacent to the royal family that you know, of course, the king would not be wanting Harry to be involved. Look, that's a long way off. Harry has chosen to move away from his family. I don't think the king wants him to be doing any of this work. The king is wanting to, as we've just discussed, show that he is still doing some work. Prince William, of course, has done some investitures for him, and that sort of work will have to be done by others. But we will not be seeing Harry back in Royal Incorporated anytime soon. I can promise you that.
Also very strident and emphatic words. And Pandora, we understand Prince William was particularly opposed to Harry returning to assist with royal duties. What do we know the story behind that? And I'm sure that probably doesn't surprise you either.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me either. Shock. Look, we all well know that Harry came over. He came to see the king at quite, last minute notice. Fine, that did sort of bring some sort of public opinion back on his side. But whilst he was here, he had the opportunity to see his brother and vice versa. And in times of need, you'd really think that the brothers would come together. Come on. Like, they're family. They should be coming together. He's by himself. He's not bringing Meghan or the children. Catherine's recovering. You know, they could have really seen each other then. They didn't. That says it all, really, doesn't it? In a time of need, where the family really needs the support the most, they couldn't come together as two grown adults in a room and really talk it through. That just says it all, really. And the issue Harry is trust. Because whatever conversations that they have with each other in these rooms, how does William know that it's not going to get back into a book, into a podcast, into an interview? He just doesn't know that's going to happen because of Harry's track record, which is the issue here moving forward. If they want a full reconciliation, then how is that going to happen with someone where you don't know whether you can trust them or not? And the whole point of relationships is they are built on trust. And unfortunately, the trust is entirely broken down between the brothers. The king, however, we are seeing some slight improvement on the relationship. Take what you want from a 40-minute meeting coming that far. But, it was still a meeting. So, there are some pros there, I suppose.
Now, Angela, Prince William, he visited the British Red Cross this week. What was the purpose of this visit?
Look, he wanted to see what the Red Cross was doing in terms of humanitarian efforts in Gaza. He spoke to people there. He also spoke to the psychosocial team who support the mental health of those working for the charity and those in the position. There's going to be more visits to the Red Cross, and in fact, he's also visiting a synagogue this coming week. So he is involved. Look, it is a political situation, and he did make a statement about Gaza that is fairly atypical of the royal family. They tend to stay out of these matters. But on this occasion, his words were chosen very carefully, and he really focused on the human loss. It wasn't a political statement really at all.